disclaimer, there is some profanity in this video, and I'm not teaching my children any of that. So if you have children in your home, you should probably just like put some earphones on before you watch this. Sorry. So, about a year and a half ago, I made the wildly unpopular decision to start homeschooling my children. How do I know it's unpopular? Because your people's reaction. Your people's reaction has convinced me at this point that I could not have chosen something worse for my children unless I actually murdered them myself. Typically, when I tell people that I decide to homeschool my children, they have one of two reactions. Either they are so uncomfortable they can't stand the conversational context and change it immediately, or else they react in a way that makes me uncomfortable by asking me a million questions that have nothing to do with homeschooling and clearly demonstrate the idea they have no freaking clue what I just said. For the record, there's a very small percentage of you that actually act as like a normal human being and say, oh, that's awesome, or cool idea, but they're so small you guys are not even a blip on the radar right now. I apologize, you're not even a percentage at this point. To make this more fun for myself, I decided to start writing slogans based entirely around your guys' misconception of what I'm doing with my children currently. Enjoy! Homeschooling, for when you hate your kids but hitting them is illegal. Homeschooling, for the parent who does not give two shits about their child's social development. Homeschooling, the fastest way to turn a regular child into a complete weirdo. Homeschooling, producing prodigies since 1852. Homeschooling, the fearful parent's favorite option for keeping creeps and bullies away from their children. Homeschooling, for moms too lazy to get a real job. Look, I'm not saying that any of you actually hate homeschooling as a concept. I just think that the majority of you seem to have absolutely no idea what homeschooling actually is. And please God, it shows. I feel like the smartest idea would be to start with what homeschooling is not. First of all, homeschooling is not for lazy parents. We do so much ridiculous amount of work to keep our children educated, it's insane. It's a full-time job by itself. And for some reason, you seem to think that because we can't walk our kid to the bus every single morning, we must be just sitting around like drinking wine or coffee all day while our kids basically play with toys or watch TV. Secondly, we do not homeschool because we are afraid of public schools. We don't think that public schools will not educate our children properly. We simply have found that for our family and our children's needs, homeschooling just works out better for us. Thirdly, we are not judging any of the other parents who have chosen to further their child's education via public school, private school, homeschool, or any other method. All of us are in this to make sure that our children are educated and are prepared for their future as an adult. I don't think public school is bad. I don't think private school is bad. We simply picked something that worked the best for our family, and that's what we're doing. We're all in this together. We want our children to be educated. We want them to know how to read and write and whatever else school is teaching them. Whatever learning they need. That's what we're doing here. We're trying to educate our children as best we can. It has nothing to do with judgment on any other form of education. Unless you don't teach your kids anything. I'm judging you guys. And for the record, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm not even slightly Amish. Okay, moving on. You know what I find ridiculously weird is the reaction people have when they find out that I was in fact homeschooled. You were homeschooled? Yes. Wait, no, seriously. You were homeschooled. Like, you were homeschooled. Yes, I was. My entire life until I went to college. But you like, make eye contact. And hold a normal conversation. You have a job. I haven't seen you wear high water pants even one time. You haven't tried to spell a thing since you got here. I was homeschooled. What the heck do you think was happening in my home while I was being schooled? Okay, to be completely fair, I actually get it. There are some former homeschool students out there who wildly misrepresented the genre of homeschoolers. For the record, I can't spell. I've never been in a spelling bee. I'm not a prodigy, and I was not homeschooled because I couldn't get along with other children. That's not why this happened, and anyone who tells you otherwise is a very small percentage of what is happening in the homeschool community. And by the way, calling it a homeschool community implies that all of us just like hang out together all the time. Hey, homeschooler, do you know so-and-so? I don't know so-and-so. I'm an individual person with individual likes and interests outside of being homeschooled. Identifying someone as being homeschooled as if this the primary personality trait is a little much, okay? I was homeschooled. I wasn't in jail. Okay? I wasn't like some part of an elite, army group of people who all of us know each other by our secret hand signal. Some of us were just homeschooled. It's how we got educated by our parents in our home. It is not a complicated concept, and I'm really tired of people acting as if somehow, by having been homeschooled, I must be an outlier from society. Look. And not to go all statistic on you, but for the record, in the United States alone, there's about 2 million homeschool students in this country. We are not... Okay, we're still the minority, but we're not weirdos. Look, bottom line is, at the end of the day, all of us parents, all of us good parents, care about our children's education. We are all trying to make sure our children grow up with good education, make good choices, and go to an amazing college so later on they can support us in our old age. Alright? Homeschool, public school, private school, whatever option you choose, as long as you're educating your child, it's all good. No one is judging you. Okay, it's not true. Everyone is judging you because you're a parent. Shit, you're on stage all the goddamn time. It's fine. Don't worry. I'm not judging you. Please don't judge me.